Now, on Yorkshire Television, it's time for Fair Play in the bunker of the 19th hole.
Straight down the middle, it went straight down the middle. Then it started to hook just a wee bit. That's when my caddy lost sight of it. That little white pellet has never been found to this day. But it went straight down the middle, far away.
These people, Mr. Secretary, you say they want affiliation?
Yes, they're a computer firm, and they're very keen on golf. And the money they're talking could be very useful to the club.
What sort of money are they talking?
Big money, Captain.
Huh? Well, in that case, we'd all better be on our best behavior, Mr. Secretary.
That's my chair you're sitting in. Do you hear me? You. I'm talking to you.
Are you speaking to me?
Do you hear me? That's my chair you're sitting in.
Well, I don't quite see how it can be, madam.
Do you mind? I'm speaking to you.
Will you go away? Look, here's a very, very comfortable chair. You sit down here and leave me alone.
Thank you.
Hey, you're sitting in my chair. Look, will you get up? That's my chair.
It's very kind of you.
Welcome. Follow me.
She's sitting in my chair. Look, you're sitting in my chair. Will you go away?
Are you all right?
Is something the matter?
She is sitting in my chair.
What do you mean, your chair? Did you buy it and bring it here yourself, then?
No, but I was sitting there first.
But does it matter? I mean, I was sitting in it yesterday. Well, one like it. There's plenty of them. I mean, they're all comfortable chairs. Look.
Will you tell her that?
Tell her what?
Well, tell her to get out of my chair.
Well, it's not your chair, Woodley.
Look, if I'm sitting in a chair, I'm entitled to think that it's my chair that I'm sitting in.
But you're not sitting in it.
Well, no, not now. No.
Well, there you are, then.
Look, if I'm sitting in a chair, I mean, you would agree, wouldn't you? If I'm sitting in a chair, I mean, you would agree that the chair I'm sitting is my chair.
They are the club's chairs, Woodley.
Look, don't be so damn pedantic. If I'm sitting reading in one of the damn club chairs, I'm entitled to think that the chair I'm sitting in is my chair I'm sitting in.
But you're not sitting in a chair reading, Woodley.
But I was sitting in the chair until this senile old crone...
Mrs. Fairfax, Woodley.
Oh, don't bother about her. She's as deaf as a post. They're letting them live too long, that's the trouble. She came along, and she said I was sitting in her chair, and she banged my newspaper, just like that.
Woodley!
My newspaper. Silly old coot.
Yeah, now, calling names is not going to help.
No, we don't want any ill feeling in the club. I mean, this is all a mistake, sure. No malice, I'm sure.
For 2 pins, I box his ears.
I'm going to report you to the committee.
Report these two.
Mr. Secretary, you saw that. Don't just stand there.
Why don't you sit somewhere else?
You might think you rule the roosts out there on the course, but you don't in here.
I'm a member of the committee. I have some influence here. No, will you stop that? Will you stop that? Look, you'll be sorry for this. I'm saying that. Will you go away? Go, Mr. Secretary.
He was a nasty little swine as a junior. A problem child then. A sly little wretch and a bully. Well, he won't bully me for it. I blame his parents. I knew his mother. She was no good either. He should have been thrashed more often when he was a child.
Mr. Secretary, please.
And you'll know better. Why, that wonderful girl married you. You're a disgrace. A disgrace. She could have done so much better. Poor girl.
Mr. Secretary, stop her!
Yeah, Mrs. Fairfax. Mrs. Fairfax, look, remember where you are. Now, please sit down in this chair. Now, sit down there. That's it.
What's going on? I can hear you on the putting green. Mrs. Fairfax,
Yeah. Ooh.
are you all right? Oh, then, never mind. Come on, don't upset yourself. What have you done to her?
Done to her? It's what she's done to us. She attacked us, me and Woodley.
She became very violent.
Oh, yes, I'm sure a dear old lady old enough to be your mother. I'm sure she was a terrible friend to 2 grown louts like you.
Now, steady on.
Perhaps hooligans would be better. No, don't be upset. It's all right now. You're quite safe now.
Safe? I'll have you know, Lady Captain, that she was never in any danger.
Danger? She was never in any danger, I should hope not. Mugging in the streets or at football grounds you'd expect, but not in a golf club.
She hasn't been mugged.
I should hope not. I should have thought a golf club was a place for gentlemen, not a place where an old lady or any lady for that matter could be in danger. Look at you. You ought to be downright ashamed of yourself. Look at the state you've reduced that poor lady to.
Tell her, Secretary, tell her what happened.
It was a chair. It was an argument about a chair.
A chair? Good heavens. You fought with an old woman over a chair?
We didn't fight.
I'll have you know this is the mixed lounge, Captain. Not that awful men-only bar of yours. I know you resent us women using any part of this club, but in this lounge we can sit where we choose and whatever chair takes our fancy.
He humiliated me.
What did he do?
I didn't do anything. It was Woodley.
No, I never touched her.
He pinched her chair.
No, she pinched my chair.
You shoved her out of it?
Yes. No, I didn't shove her at all.
Well, who was it shoved her
Well,
out?
it wasn't me.
Well, who then?
Woodley.
Yeah, no, Mr. Woodley accused Mrs. Fairfax of sitting in his chair.
Oh.
You see, I
Be
never...
quiet, Woodley!
But I never...
Quiet! Your mother was just the same.
What was it about your mother, Woodley?
Now then, why did Mr. Woodley assume that he had the right to shove poor Mrs. Fairfax out of a chair he considered to be his own special chair in the mixed lounge?
I don't know.
Well, who does then?
Well, I never shoved her out. She wasn't sitting in the chair. I was sitting in the chair.
No, you weren't, Woodley. When I came in, Mrs. Fairfax was sitting in the chair.
No, she wasn't. No.
Are you calling me a liar?
Will you not shut up? I was sitting reading in the chair.
Liar.
Don't you call me a liar.
Secretary, you saw what happened. Tell him he's a liar.
Yeah, well, I don't want to go as far as to say that. I don't want to call you a liar, but Mrs. Fairfax was sitting in that chair.
No, she wasn't.
Well, it appeared that Mrs. Fairfax was sitting in the chair.
No.
You were standing by the chair.
No, I wasn't.
Well, it looked very much as though you were. Yeah, you saw it all, Captain.
Well, did you?
Yes, Lady Captain. It's all right. You're not imagining things, Secretary. I saw Mrs. Fairfax sitting in the chair.
But you couldn't have seen her sitting in the chair because neither of you were here then.
Oh, we weren't here then again now. Before I become totally confused, am I and the secretary here now?
Yeah, well, if you just let me explain.
Yeah, Woodley, why don't you go home and have a lie down? Yeah, don't drive yourself. I'll see if one of the members can help
Don't
you
leave
out.
him on his own,
Yeah,
secretary.
well, look, there's absolutely nothing wrong with me.
I think we
at
should
all.
let a doctor decide that. See if old Doc Trimmer's in the club. He's used to working with them.
Yeah, oh, yeah, Doc Trimmer's worked a lot up at the head there.
Yes. He knows how to handle. I mean, he always works with it. I mean, he's as nutty as a fruitcake himself. And you better call his wife, too.
Yeah, Trimmer's?
No, his, I mean, she may have some idea. I mean, she ought to know, next of kin. I mean, she may have some place in mind. I mean, I'm sure this isn't sudden. They usually give some sort of sign. Although I haven't seen it before with Woodley, have you?
Yeah, no. This is the secretary, Mr. Woodley. Now, I want you to come and have a sit down in here, and I'll go and fetch you a drink.
No alcohol, secretary.
Yeah, no, a glass of water.
No alcohol in his state. I'm sorry, Lady Captain, but as you can see, the man is not...
Absolutely nothing wrong with me.
Sit down there.
Yeah.
That's it. Nicely.
What's going on?
It's Woodley. He's got himself, I'm afraid. A glass of water, please.
Eh?
For him.
No, he's lost his mind.
What mind?
Well, if you're going to be flippant, Bennett...
Oh, come on, Captain. You say Woodley's lost his mind. What do you expect me to be? He never had much use for it anyway, what little he had.
Well, you can't be serious, Bennett.
They say you've lost your mind. But if you have, how can they tell? I can't see any difference.
Mr. Secretary, you're wanted in the locker room. Member claiming he's had £1,000 stolen.
Mr. Secretary?
Come in, Captain.
Yes, but Mr. Secretary...
Yeah, come in, Captain. Look, tell me tomorrow.
I hear somebody's attacked old Mrs. Fairfax.
Yeah. No. Woodley's gone off his rocker, that's all. If he must go mad, why can't he go mad somewhere else?
I had an aunt like that once. Though she was a bit older than Woodley, she ended up in a funny farm. They played crazy golf there.
That's not very funny, Bennett. She's screaming blue murder. He attacked her.
There's a bloke climbed blue murder in the locker room. Says he's lost £1,000.
Oh, look at that. The doctors, they're never in when you want them. Look after him, will you? Yeah, and don't upset him.
Mr. Secretary!
Come here, I've only got one pair of legs.
No good you looking under there, mate. Look, I know where I put it. I put it down there, on top of that tower. I turned around for a minute, when I turned back, it was gone. It's a brown leather wallet with money in it. It couldn't have fallen on the floor, I know. I put it there. I just put it exactly there. I don't need to look under there, I know where it was. I put it there.
What's all this about?
I'll tell you what this is all about. I've been robbed.
Robbed? How much?
£1,000.
Well, there's a lot of it going on. Never mind. Mrs. Thatcher will see to it when she's got a bit of time. Leave it to her.
Is that all you've got to say about it?
I'm sorry. If I had more time, we could go and have a cup of tea and we could talk about it. But I'm sorry. It's very distressing, I'm sure.
Distressing?
I blame television.
Yeah.
And the parents have a lot to answer for.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I haven't got time. I've got a golf club to run. I'm not the police. 999, that's the number.
Thank you for nothing. I'll report your attitude to the committee. In the meantime, I'll ring the police if that's what you want.
Hey, if he rings the police, there'll be trouble.
Yeah, he's not ringing the police. Stop him. We don't want the police up here. We don't want to involve the police, do we? I mean, for getting the club a bad name and everything like that. You remember?
Yes.
Yeah, well, you understand then. The less said about it, the better.
Look, I've just had £1,000 stolen off me in the locker room.
we don't want everyone to hear. It'll be all over the Orient tomorrow. Let's keep it to ourselves.
Keep it to ourselves? What are you on about? I've just had £1,000 stolen out of the club locker room.
Yeah, shh. He might still be here.
Who?
The thief.
Well, in that case, we ought to be out there looking for him.
No, you see. We don't want him to know.
What are you blabbering about? He already knows he's got my £1,000.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that we know. He thinks he's getting away with it.
I think I will phone the police.
No, we don't want them up here, do we? Trampling all over the clues. And they'll talk, you know. They'll go around questioning them and upsetting the members. We don't want that, do we?
I do.
Yeah, at least. At least we know it wasn't a member.
Do we?
Yeah, well, how do they question?
Well, how do you know it wasn't a member?
It was simple. We wouldn't let a thief join this club, would we? No, it's going to be a visit to that narrows the field, you see.
What about them?
Yeah. No, they've been with me all day. Did you see any strangers in the locker room?
I wouldn't know, would I? I'm a new member. I've only been here 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, welcome. How do you like it so far?
Not very well so far. I've had £1,000 stolen.
Oh, well, that will create a bad impression, that. Yeah, it's a wonderful club when you get to that. I'll introduce you to some of the members. Come here, then. Follow me. Mr. Bennett, Mr. Dennis. This is the new member. He's just had £1,000 stolen out of the locker room. Make him feel welcome. And keep your eyes open for any strangers, you know.
£1,000? Some swine's just attacked that dear old lady. Some animal has just attacked that dear, sweet old thing. I'm going to kill him, Secretary. I'm going to tear his arms off and beat him to death with them.
You're not properly dressed, Goatman.
I've got a dear old mother of my own, Secretary. I won't stand by and allow that sort of thing to happen to little old ladies. They bring us into the world. They care for us with motherly love. They're our mothers, Secretary. The loveliest thing we've got. Even you had a mother, Secretary.
Oh, yes. Well, we all have mothers.
I'll kill him. I am going to kill the swine. Look at her. A thin grey hair. A sweet little face. Never mind.
Secretary, the Lady Captain is threatening to resign.
Yeah, I wish that was all the problems we had.
This is the captain.
Pleased to meet you.
Welcome to the club.
Fine welcome, I must say. I've had £1,000 stolen.
Yeah, I hope you're not going to allow this to blow up into something unpleasant.
It's already unpleasant, Mr. Secretary. He's lost £1,000. That's very unpleasant.
So he says.
What do you mean, so I say?
Yeah, now, don't go upsetting yourself.
Look, I've had £1,000 stolen in this club.
Yeah.
Where is he? Where is he?
Oh, he's worse than his brother, this one.
Where's who? The swine who attacked that dear old lady. I've got a mother, a dear, sweet old thing herself. I love that lady, that dear old mother of mine. She brought me up. She struggled to bring me up into a decent person. I'll kill anyone who hurts her.
Will you put the jacket and tie on, Goatman?
I'll swing for the swine who laid a finger on her. The dear old lady. Where is he? I'll kill him.
He's wearing spikes, too.
You know the club rules. We had the same problem with your brother. We did. Now, I know what's happening is very unpleasant, and we're all upset about it. Don't think we're not. You being a new member and everything.
Was it him?
Yeah, no. This is there's been some money stolen out of the locker room, and this gentleman...
The swine's a thief, too?
No.
A man who could attack an old lady wouldn't stop at stealing.
Yeah, he didn't steal the money.
He attacked an old lady. The swine, I'll kill him. Let me kill him. I'll wait for him outside. Yeah. He won't get away. How did he become a member?
Goatman?
No, him. He's been a member no longer than a week, and he's already accusing the rest of us of being thieves. Let me kill him.
Yeah, look, Goatman, if you kill him, you'll have to resign from the club. A man is innocent. A man is innocent until he's proved guilty.
So they say. Look, I used to be in the police, and I tell you, you cannot run a police force on that assumption. You nick someone, he's guilty. He's the one who's got to prove he's innocent. The job of the police is to nail him with what he's been charged.
Well, yeah, but you must admit, supposing there's doubt.
Yes. What about that, eh?
There's no room for doubt in a policeman's mind. If you nab him, you've got to make it stick. It's your job on the line, your career at stake.
Yeah, supposing he's innocent.
He should stay out of our way. Look, my job as a policeman was to nick people and get them sent down. They're all guilty as far as I'm concerned. It's them against us. Nick as many as you can. Fill the prisons up. Every time I read about overcrowded prisons, I knew that me and my mates was on top of our job. 6 to a cell I'd have them. 8 to a cell. Who cares? 7. They all say they're innocent. There's someone in this club stole off his mates, attacked an old lady. Let me get at him, that's all. A person like that, I'd chop his hands off if I had my way.
Yeah, well, that's a bit barbaric, isn't it? I mean, supposing he was innocent after all.
Then he'd stay innocent, wouldn't he? Look, I was in the force 20 years and I never met anyone innocent. I was a policeman. I could tell the innocent from the guilty. I only had to look at their faces. That was enough for me. Hello, I said to myself. Hello, there's something about you I don't like. And if you're on my beat, old son, I am going to have you. I am going to look out for you, 'cause you should be inside. That's where you belong. And my governor was the same. Wonderful man. Great copper. He'd say to me, "Good man, there are people out there I don't like." And I'd say to him, "Leave them to me, governor. I'll see to them. I'll put them away. And I'll have him too, you see."
Supposing you've no evidence.
Lie. My governor always said, to lie is excusable in the cause of justice.
David!
Sorry.
Hello, dear. What are you doing here?
Well, haven't you missed something, darling?
Missed? No, what?
Your wallet. You left it on the dressing table this morning. I thought you might need it.
Well, there's a bit of luck.
Yes, it is.
I thought I'd lost that.
Stolen, you said.
I must apologise. Stuart, champagne, please, all round. I'm sorry, gentlemen. Would you join me in a drink?
He didn't steal the money?
Yeah, no, and he didn't attack Mrs. Fairfax after all. I've been trying to tell you that.
Good. Then I can drink with him. Goatman.
David Anderton.
From Manchester.
Have you lost something, Mr. Secretary?
Have I lost something? Where's the rising sun?
Here, Tom.
Well, now, Mr. Secretary, let's meet these visitors of yours. The ones with the big money.
Straight down the middle, it went straight down the middle. Oh, the life of a golfer is not all gloom. There's always a light in the locker room. I'm in my glory and wrapped in my towel, I say that it went straight down the middle. Where it wound up is a riddle. But it went straight down the middle, far away.
Tonight, the rules of engagement become ominously clearer.
Oi! That's our office!
You said none of this was going to happen. You lied.
Think he's seeing another woman? Do I have to know?
The Queen broadcasts at 6. After that...
In Love and War, all's far from fair. Rules of engagement tonight at 9 on ITV.
Safety in the Channel Tunnel is brought into the public eye by World in Action, next on YTV.
In a converted